Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. I hope you all had a great start to the new year. We are kicking off the first video of this year with a baby product review because we are decluttering. Always at the beginning of the year, we try to declutter of things that we don't plan on using this year, and that one being the baby Brezza Instant Water Warmer. We used this the first year of Callahan's life, and it had made life so much easier, especially with those nighttime feedings. I breastfed and then supplemented with formula, and when it came to nighttime feedings, sometimes my milk would run dry, so we would have to supplement with formula. And those nighttime feedings can be such a struggle, especially when you're already so tired and then you have to go out of bed into the kitchen and make a bottle. This thing just made those times so much smoother. It made getting the bottle made faster, and it made for a less fussier baby waiting for his milk. So I wanted to do a quick review. We bought this ourselves with our own money, so this is 100% an honest review, and we've had this for more than a year now. So we absolutely love this thing and want to share our pros. And we did find some cons with that, so I definitely want to share that as well. And I want to give the best review so that you can decide the best decision for your family and your baby. Okay, so it's super simple to use. All you do is plug it in, fill it up with water. We use distilled water, but you could use whatever you prefer. And so this is room temperature, body temperature, and a little bit warmer than body temperature. And then we love this blue light feature so that at night, I get a bottle here, so that at night it's easy to see how much you are filling this up, so that you can get the exact measurement. We also love this dispenser feature, how it's like this, so that we get the exact amount of water that we need. And if you're curious to why it's blinking, it means it's just warming up the water. Once the light is still like this, that means it's already set. So I'm just gonna go down a list that I made so that I don't ramble. And the first pro that we have is because of this little nozzle thing here, it makes it so much easier to get the precise measurement that you need. When we didn't have this at first, we had like a big jug of distilled water, pour it in, and it would just make it difficult because at the time the bottles were smaller, and it's just like a big jug of water pouring into a smaller, so it can get heavy-handed, and sometimes you'll pour too much water. It isn't that big of a deal, but it does make a difference, especially like I mentioned, those nighttime feedings when you're just trying to make a bottle real quick. So another pro that we had, this is for both parents and baby. This saves you time from having to wait for the milk to warm up. So we originally, like the first few weeks, we had the Tommy to Be bottle warmer. I'm sure like those kind of bottle warmers are so much more advanced now, but it was an older style where you just pour water in and you turn the nozzle, and like I think there was 3 settings. There was like warm and then warmer than that, and we found that it got too warm, that the milk got too hot, and then sometimes at night, I mean, thank God we're all okay and we're safe, but sometimes at night Nick or I will be too tired and forget to turn it off, and then the water would just evaporate and there would be nothing, and basically the machine would be burning because it's just heating up and heating up. So getting rid of that gave us a peace of mind, especially at night. So having this, just always keeping the water warm throughout the day, was just so much better for our anxiety, and it just gave us better rest at night. And as for the baby, the benefit to them is that they're not waiting for the milk to warm up. So as new parents, we were still learning the cues. We were still trying to get on a schedule, figuring out when he should be eating, when he's hungry, like what his hunger cues are. So when we would start seeing those hunger cues, then we would make the bottle, and then he would be waiting a little too long. So having the water ready was so nice. All we had to do was just scoop in the powder and it was made. Another pro to having a machine very simple like this is that it's easy maintenance. All you do is wash the top and empty out whatever water is left, and then just soap and clean the inside like you would a regular bottle. And What's also great is that there's not like multiple pieces you have to clean out, take out, pull apart, and clean. It's just literally like you're washing a bowl. And another pro is that it has this blue light feature. I don't have it plugged in right now, but as you saw from the other part of the video, that the blue light shining down, it helps you see the exact measurement at night, so you don't have to turn on all the lights and like hurt your eyes or maybe possibly wake up the baby when you're holding them. Just have a blue light and like maybe one kitchen light on, and it just helps at night. And that's another feature I love about this little machine. So we were thinking about the Baby Brezza Instant Formula Maker, the one that has the powder and the water both in the machine, and it just brews the milk right out. But we saw the price and it is a little out of our budget. We wanted to spend more money somewhere else in Callahan with Callahan's baby products. And Nick and I are overthinkers, and the start of his birth, with him having to go to the NICU as a full-term baby, it was just traumatic for us. So we were already worried about every single thing in his life, and there were some reviews that we read there that sometimes the powder to water or water to powder ratio wouldn't match up perfectly sometimes, so the baby wouldn't gain enough weight. But that's not every machine. I know there were a ton of 5-star reviews, but we just didn't want to have that over our heads and thinking about that possibility. Also with that machine, I read that it has a lot of maintenance to it, like a lot of parts you have to clean, a lot of parts you have to replace. So we just didn't want that extra hassle as well. And this was affordable, simple, and it met our needs. So it was just perfect for our family. I do want to share a little pro tip. So you can also just plug this into your bedroom at night, have bottles ready on the side, and Dr. Bronner's has this formula travel dispenser where you can go ahead and pre-scoop the powder you need, and all you have to do at night is literally pour the water and dump it, so that even if you're so tired, you don't have to think about counting the scoops. You could just already have it counted and just pour it right in. It's a blue little container. I think they actually have different colors now, but I will post like a little screenshot of what it looks like and what I'm talking about. But this thing truly made our lives so much easier and smoother. Even during the day, it just made us be able to get things done throughout the day, throughout the house, and it just also pleased our baby having his milk available to him right away. So now for cons, I really tried hard thinking about the cons to this thing, and the only one we have is that it's not travel friendly. So if you are flying somewhere, you could put it in your suitcase, but it is pretty big, like it's not travel friendly. We took it with us to Virginia on a car ride, and that was fine because it's our car and we can pack as much as we want, as much as we need. But this isn't like travel friendly, and if you're going out for the day, like you could, you could pack this, but it's just, like I said, it's not travel friendly. So that was a big con we had with this. We did get like a mini bottle warmer, and I will also link that below. I forget the brand name, but it is a really common name. But it is a really common household name now. Maybe you've heard of it. I will add the name here and maybe it'll look familiar to you, but I will have that link below. We used that for a whole year as well, especially on our travels, and it was great. It never died on us, and we never had issues with it. And it was also easy to clean. If you have any other questions that I may have not answered, please feel free to comment below. I will be happy to answer it. We absolutely love this machine and highly recommend. I would put this on my registry over and over again, but if you've tried this, I would love to know your opinions, if you liked it or not. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you found this video helpful. If you like baby product reviews, please feel free to hit that like button. And if you don't want to miss another video, please feel free to hit that subscribe button. Thank you so much. Bye.